Hi guys, Redneck Wannabe here. I hope all is well with you and your family today. So I thought what we'd do is go back and show you the results of the air layering that I tried. Let's see, I put the air layering on the 1st of June. I did it about 6 weeks later, didn't take, so I thought, well, I need to leave it on there for longer. And so it's almost September. And so I just cut off 2 of those air layer, or the old air, well, 2 more I guess, and I'll show you the results. So here you go. So if you will recall, this is air layering. So it has that plastic shell, there's some growing medium inside here, and then what you do is you take a razor and you cut about a 1/4 inch strip all the way around the branch, and then you peel back, whoops, sorry about that, you peel back the bark, and then you put that shell over that. And then what it was, or what I read was 6 to 8 weeks later, you could take that shell off and you'd have just a root mass in there. And so so I tried it. So 6 weeks later I tried it, and there was no root mass and there was no nothing, but I thought, you know, I'm just going to stick it in a pot, and well, there was my pot. So you can see there's nothing in there now. So I thought, well, you know, maybe I just didn't leave it long enough. So like I said, it's almost the last week of August, and last week I cut off, I had 2 on this pear and I had 2 on that peach, and so I cut off 1 from the pear and 1 from the peach, and we are a week later, so I thought I would show you the results. So I had the pear in this pot, and here's the peach. So, you know, the top part, that's toast. The bottom, well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But here's what they both looked like. This was from the pear. So in the beginning, this was just one straight limb. This big node was not there. So you can see right here, that's where I cut that groove, and I cut it all the way around the branch. Now right here is a node. Hopefully you can see that well, but that's a node, and so you were supposed to do that notch right up above that node and then put that shell over that, and like I said, you know, 6 to 8 weeks later you were going to have just a massive root ball. Well, you can see that's not the case. So this is 90 days, so yeah, roughly 90 days after I put that air layering on there. So you know, I don't know. Obviously, I messed up. I don't know how I did it. I'll try again next spring. So I don't know if I just did it, you know, too late in the year, because it was June. So maybe if I try in March or April, I'll have some better results. I did use a rooting compound. It's my understanding that there's 2 types of rooting compounds. One has just 1 acid in it, and I don't know the name of the acid, but you know, there's 1 acid in one, and then there's another rooting compound that has 2 acids in it. And so this one, I used the 2 acids. So, you know, again, I don't know what I did. The peach looked the same way. There was no root ball or anything. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe, you know, you just can't do it on peaches and pears. I don't know. Now, where I did have tremendous success was a fig tree. And so I have 5 fig trees that I have propagated from a cutting, and what I did was, you know, something, I don't know, maybe about that big, so 6 to 8 inches, and I cut them from different, you know, old wood, new wood, whatever. Excuse me, but what I did was I cut it, and then I put it in a gallon clear plastic jug, and I put about a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch of, maybe probably closer to a 1/4 inch of water, and I just put it on the table outside in, you know, 80-90 degree heat, and you know, 7 to 10 days later, that stick had these white little nodules on them, and those white little nodules were the beginning of roots. And so I put in about 13 sticks the fig trees. And so I have 5 of them now. So that's, less than 50%, but still, man, that's free trees. So it looks like the better success I had was from the older wood. None of the new stuff, none of the new growth made it. Just the older wood. So, I don't know, is that the case for figs? Is it the case for, apples and pears and peaches? I don't know, but I'll try it again next year. And, I still have one up there and one over there, so I'm going to leave it a little bit longer. Maybe, I don't know, October, November, when it starts to get a little chilly, I'll try it again and see what happens. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update on the fruit tree propagation. So fig trees, tremendous. But yeah, there's not so much, so I need a little bit of help there. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. Bye.